Often when you look at a wine label, you can find out something interesting about the wine from the label. I'm Huon Hook, and you're watching The Real Review. So this wine from Cullen's is called Grace Madeline, which is the name of the winemaker Vanya Cullen's grandmother, in fact. And it's a Sauvignon Blanc Semillon from the Williabrup sub-region of Margaret River. So, wine labels can often tell us something about the wine inside the bottle. At Cullen in Margaret River, they're very biodynamic, they're very holistic, they're very respectful of nature in every way. And if you look at the label here, there's a picture of a bird's nest on the label. And Vanya Cullen tells me she found that bird's nest in amongst the Sauvignon Blanc vines. And she gave it to the artist. His name is Ashley, I think, and I can't find his name, but Ashley Jones. And he came up with that label as a result. So there's a connection between the grapes in the wine and the label. Very nice. One of the things that sets this wine apart from other Margaret River Sauvignon Blancs is that it's older. This is a 3-year-old wine, so it's got a little bit of age on it, plus the fact that it was barrel fermented, plus the fact that the grapes were selected so they don't have too much of the green and grassy characters that you often get in Margaret River. All adds up to the very distinctive style of this wine. So, how does it taste? Well, it's very, very complex and interesting, that nose. It's multifaceted. There's lots of aromas there. You can smell the nuttiness, the toastiness from the barrels, and it's not an oak smell. It's a smell that comes from fermenting in old barrels, not new barrels. But there is a little bit of the dried herb character of the grape varieties. There are some lemon type citrusy characters there as well. A really, really perfumey nose, but not outrageously perfumed, but subtly interesting and complex, and it draws you in. Have a taste. And the wine has a richness to it. It has lots of intensity of flavour. It's not heavy in any way. You can't taste the alcohol, but it's still light on its feet, but it's still very intense as well. And the same complexities that you detect on the nose come through on the palate. A really, really lovely wine. Great length of flavour. There's nothing wishy-washy about this wine. It's a serious wine. I've seen older vintages and they age superbly. Age for at least 10 years, no problem. So how did we score this wine? We scored it 93, which is a high silver ribbon score, and it's a top rank score. So really, really outstanding wine. It's not that expensive, $39. Very good value. And as for a food match for this wine, we've chosen Neil Perry's spaghetti with spanner crab and toasted breadcrumbs. Should be a really good match, I think. A little bit of garlic in there, gorgeous. Toasted breadcrumbs, spanner crab, what else could you possibly want? And if you'd like to try Neil Perry's recipe, just click on the link. Good health. If you've enjoyed this, follow us and subscribe to The Real Review.